Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Hey! You wake up. Another day that feels exactly like yesterday. You try for success in life. You fail. You try again, and fail again. Dreams you once had, now covered in dust. You tell yourself, tomorrow I will change. But tomorrow comes, and nothing changes. The room is quiet, except for the ticking of the clock reminding you that time does not wait for anyone. Everyone seems ahead of you. Everyone seems to have figured it out, and you are still stuck. You feel like a loser. And deep inside, you feel it. That familiar voice whispering, you are not enough. But let me ask you, who decided that you are a loser? Who decided that your story is over before it even begins? No one. Because this is truth that losers are only losers until they decide to stop being one. You try to tell yourself that tomorrow will be different, but tomorrow comes, and the fear, the doubt, the emptiness, it's still there. This is not the end. Because here's the truth nobody tells you, losers are not born. Losers are created by circumstances, by fear, by the world telling you you are nothing. But today, something is different. Today, you hear a voice inside you. A voice that whispers, enough. It's time to rise.
No one's gonna save you. You need to do it. Yourself. Just you. By yourself. Get up and do it. Otherwise, they're going to be right. You're gonna lose your youth. You're gonna lose your energy. You're gonna lose your chi. You're gonna become an old man. You're gonna sink into a chair. And you would have lived your entire life as a fucking joke.
Your story does not end here. Your future has not ended yet. Start today. Take one small step. One decision. One action. Because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Today give me a chance I change your life. Let's talk about the truth. So are you ready?
Stand up! Everyone is making fun of you!
It's a 67-year-old device.
Yes, it's busted. He's never come again.
99.9% of people have no future.
Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off.
Failure, in my opinion, failure is 100% necessary for greatness.
Nobody's coming. No one's gonna save you. You need to do it. Yourself.
Maybe your grades were not the best. Maybe your first job rejected you. Maybe people laughed at your dreams. You compared yourself. And every comparison made you feel smaller. Think about Thomas Edison. Before he invented the light bulb, he failed more than 1,000 times. When Edison was a child, his teacher handed him a sealed note and told him, "Give this to your mother." He did not know that the note would change his entire life. His mother opened it, tears filling her eyes. Edison asked, "What does it say?" She smiled and said, "Your son is a genius. This school is too small for him. We cannot teach him anymore. Please teach him at home." But years later, Edison found that letter again, hidden in a drawer. And it did not say anything close to that. It said, "Your son is mentally slow. Don't bring him to school again." Imagine that. A child being told by the world that he was slow, worthless, not capable of learning. But his mother, she did not accept the world's judgment. She saw potential where no one else did. She planted a belief in a young boy's heart, a belief bright enough to change the world. People told him he was hopeless. They called him a failure. One day, after years of failure, his assistant asked him, "Why don't you quit? Nothing is working." Edison looked at him and said the line that changed history, "I have not failed. I have found 1,000 ways that do not work." That's the mindset that creates legends. That's the mindset that builds light in a world full of darkness. And finally, after thousands of attempts, after nights with no sleep, after people calling him crazy, after being rejected, mocked, and doubted, he lit the first practical light bulb. The world that once called him slow, now called him a genius. And yet, he did not stop. Because Edison understood something most people never do: failure is not the end. It's the lesson. It's the fuel. You have the same potential, the same opportunity to rise. Life does not hand you success on a silver platter. It tests you. It pushes you to your limits. It breaks you to build you stronger. Even everyday people like you and me face these moments. But those who persist, who take one small action every day, are the ones who eventually see change. People fail because they think too big in the beginning. For success in life, you follow the 6 steps, then no one stop you from your success. So let's start the steps. First step: start with one small step. Believe in yourself when no one else does. Your faith in your potential is the first step toward greatness. Start with one small step because small steps break fear. Most people do not start because the dream looks too big. They want the whole ladder before climbing the first step. But success does not work like that. A gym transformation starts with 10 minutes. A YouTube channel starts with one video. A business starts with one idea. Confidence starts with one decision. Small steps feel tiny, but tiny steps are what destroy fear. Once fear breaks, momentum begins. And once momentum begins, success becomes unavoidable. Developing a positive mindset is about trusting yourself and your ability to succeed. It's important to replace any negative thoughts with positive ones to motivate yourself to keep trying no matter what challenges come your way. Second step: 2. Build discipline, because motivation is a liar. Motivation makes you feel good. But motivation disappears when you are tired, sad, angry, or stressed. But discipline remains. Discipline is doing what must be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline, patience, and hard work are the silent force behind every successful journey. That's what separates the student who passes, the athlete who wins, the creator who grows, the dreamer who becomes unstoppable. Motivation gives you a start. Discipline gets you to the finish line. Learn from the journey rather than focusing strictly on the results of your accomplishments. If you allow yourself to enjoy small victories along your journey, reaching your goal will become a new adventure each day, and you will be more likely to stay on track. By doing this, you will learn new and exciting things along the way, which can help you grow as a person. Third step: 3. Destroy comfort, because comfort is slow poison. Scrolling, sleeping late, procrastinating. Comfort seems harmless, but it silently destroys dreams. Comfort says, relax, do it tomorrow. It's fine, take a break. You will start next week. And suddenly you wake up one day, behind everyone. The truth is harsh: growth lives in discomfort. If what you are doing does not challenge you, it will never change you. So make a list of things that take up your time or distract you. This could be a phone, a television show, or even a person who causes you stress. Now is the best time to start changing habits so that you can focus on achieving success without distractions. Fourth step: 4. Protect your environment. Your circle decides your future. You become like the people you spend the most time with. If you spend time with lazy people, negative people, and people who laugh at your dreams, then your life will shrink. But when you surround yourself with dreamers, workers, believers, builders, then your life expands. Your energy, mindset, ambition, everything grows. Environment is not a small thing for survive. The road of success is never easy, but every step you take brings you closer to the life you have dreamed of. 5 step: comparison kills confidence. You look at other people, their success, their looks, their lifestyle, their progress, and you feel small. But remember, you know your struggles, but you don't know their struggles. Everyone moves at different speeds. You are not late. You are not behind. You are on your path, and no two journeys are the same. Focus on yourself. Success is not about luck. It's about persistence, passion, and pushing forward even when things get tough. Sixth step, no one is coming to save you. This is the hardest truth of life. No one is coming to build your dreams for you. Winners don't know everything. They do not always have a plan. They do not always have skills. But they have one belief: whatever happens, I will figure it out. This mindset builds confidence, courage, and turns fear into power. And this is the moment you accept that you are the one who has to change your life. Your success is waiting. Your future is waiting. This is the moment your new life begins. And all it takes is one decision: I will change my life. You start waking up earlier. You start working harder. You fail again, but you learn faster. Every small step forward builds momentum, and slowly, the impossible starts to feel possible. And then, there comes the moment when you realize you are stronger than your fear. Stronger than your doubt. You've been pushed down, broken, tested, but here you are, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. Your moment to decide that your story doesn't end here, because you decided it was time to rise. Your comeback begins here. Your journey from a loser to someone unstoppable begins now. The person you were yesterday is not who you have to be tomorrow. You stop waiting for someone to save you. You become your own hero. You start achieving small victories, one by one. Each victory builds confidence. Slowly, the world begins to notice. From someone who felt invisible, to someone who inspires others. From a loser, to someone unstoppable. Listen closely, your loser phase is not your final chapter. You only need courage, discipline, and persistence. Start today. Take one small step, one decision, one action, because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So stand up, face your fear, fight your doubts, because the world is waiting for the unstoppable version of you. Success is not a destination, it's a journey.